fights, and if the opportunity arises, Eric can play aggressive off of like the flanks that we were talking about from New, or if the Galio can get in aggressively.
Yeah, one of the big questions for me is how aggressively EDG are going to play this composition, because I could go and just take his top quadrant that you would expect. Here we go, though. Enough about the jungle, because Mako is in trouble. One more tick, and it's going to be a kill here as Cold grabs that one with the Ignite. Now, Viper's jumped way too deep. JJ's here to back him up, though, and Eric's the one in trouble. Teleport coming out as well as a flash, and it looks like EDG are forced away. Nice flash from Viper at the last second. Or 10 CS up for himself, because Wimmings just managed to get onto the wave there. But there was a similar lead in the bottom side as well, as Eric managed to shove that in, managed to close that gap. The Dragon is going to go down.
That can wait until 2 items and come online and kill everyone. But if they can pick up a kill on New, they'll take it.
Yeah, they're certainly quite happy to go for that one. Pushes him back into the fray, and there's no way out here for New. He'd already flashed, and maybe should have just accepted that he was going to go down here instead of going for the flash there. Nicely done. Flandre.
Aki's in the area as well. 4-man bot is on the cards.
Here we go. TP, though, comes out immediately from Scout, as Viper could be in trouble, but they go straight on towards his teammate. Mako is removed from the play. In goes the Galio, double taunt, and this is beautiful from OMG. What a dive coming out from the squad.
Items and goes toward, gets the aftershock proc. At level 2, when he's only got one way of doing it, it doesn't matter. Oh, Cold!
Look at that. That is just a gorgeous combo. Straight onto Scout. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that one as Oriana. He actually flashed kind of after the play was already done.
It was super nice coming through from Code. Like, he predicted that Scout was going to flash it.
Giving us the down low and all the different combos that are available. And now Dragon's on the cards for OMG off the back of that pick, off the back of the control that they have in this map. There's also a Rift Herald that was taken by Aki, so they're really starting to snowball for themselves. That's going to be, what, almost a 2,000 gold count instead of the Kraken Slayer. This has been the more typical build that we've seen, generally speaking. Is Cold actually going to go under the...
What? Where did he go? They've pulled out a magic trick. Mako has disappeared.
It does not give you tank stats, and you're heavily reliant on just the aftershock to keep you alive, and in that situation where you're just getting bombarded with CC, you can't do anything.
This is like Clash of the Titans in the top lane.
Yeah.
Flandre wins the 1v1, especially on champions like Samira and Misfortune, where you're hitting everybody anyway. If you just have to tick them to just a little bit lower health, and you'll be able to get the execute. So it's incredibly, incredibly strong. That second item is a massive, massive spike.
Fully are confident that they can go towards this. They still have New on this bot side, could TP in, but I don't know. It looks like they're not convinced here.
I guess Cold already used his ult, right? The Alistar ult's quite big, but I figured with Flandre and Scout both having used their ults, I figured maybe that was an opportunity, but I guess they're deciding just to push into the mid lane instead, try and grab the tower. Comes down in the mid lane just to try and get some pressure, try and get the position here for EDG on the Dragon.
So EDG know where the cow is. It's actually, he's just been spotted.
Oh no, Cold, he's completely alone. In comes the Galio to back him up. Flandre, who is totally invincible. They don't have any damage. And EDG starting the fight off strong. Can they turn it into more, though? Because Scout has kept 2 people out of the fight for so damn long. Eric is going to be able to answer. It's 1-for-1, tank for tank here. But EDG, with much stronger health bars right now, will start the Drake.
So the Cole tried to go for the full wraparound play, where he walked down past Krugs in that bottom lane. However, it meant that he got spotted by a ward that was just
remaining is JJ is going to walk in. They now know that this is going on, and I think OMG have to pull away. Teleport being channeled. It's just JJ absolutely destroyed by the entire squad of OMG. He's
used, but honestly, they're all going to be back up, and now Flandre versus New.
Let's see. Scout is here. Still Viper's alive as well. Bear in mind, these carries have a lot of damage, and a lot of AoE damage specifically. Viper just blocked Talia wall. This champion is ridiculous. In they go anyway. New onto the backline. Viper still surviving for now, and he gets the first kill of the fight. In goes Eric, but he can't assassinate the enemy. He carries shockwave onto Eric. He still survives. 1 HP. 1 auto does the trick, and Scout walks away with his life. Cold now is alone in the backline. Did manage to finish off Viper, I believe, but he's not going to be able to get away with his life as Mako looking to chase him down. He gets the other one. Cold, the Moo Cow King, takes another kill.
Though, because this whole time, EDG have a massive wave dying to that top lane turret.
Certainly do. They're moving in onto the Drake here. Aki stepping on forwards. Cold is on the flank and he wants to try and make this play happen, but Viper zipped over to the backside of the fight. In comes Galio as well, as JJ was the first casualty here. Scout is alone and Eric wants the 1v1. Flashes the shockwave. Beautifully done by Eric, and OMG are looking to claim this one. Viper's ult is denied, and now the rest of EDG are taken apart. This is soul for OMG.
Opportunity for the dragon to be stolen, and EDG lose the fight.
Beautiful stuff here from OMG, and kind of against all odds as well, because especially after game number 1, I had pretty much zero expectations of OMG coming into game number 2. Eric especially looking fantastic. Aki as well, the most hyped up player on this roster, coming in and living up to that on this Talia pick. Now with a Baron, OMG looking poised to finish this one off with a
dance. They're trying to pull members down towards the inhibitors so the Galio can take this top lane, but it will eventually crack. It was only a matter of time, really, and now this is where the pressure starts to ramp for EDG.
This is 4v3 in favor of EDG. Surely they should go in and fight that one. I guess it is a Talia though, so there could always be reinforcements.
Talia and Galio. The second you go in, Galio just creates so much space, and that's why you can't really. And plus, who have you really got? I mean, Flandre can try and go for the flash and then ult in or something along those lines to close the distance, but it's actually relatively hard unless you've fully committed as EDG to get any of these big ultimate cooldowns out.
Well, I was just complimenting EDG on defending. Eric goes in. Look at this onto Viper. 1v1 on the AD carries, and it's going to go the way of Eric. Beautifully done there. Gets out with his life because he's got a GA as well as Cold. Going to tank up the whole team. News there. Fighting against Flandre. Cold goes in, looks for the pulverize. Can't quite get the headbutt back into the team, and he answers with his own life. But ultimately, OMG are winning the fight. If it's long fights like this, they will take it all day long with an Ocean Soul, and that's 3 inhibs down. But they want more than just inhibs. They want the game. Onslaught Shadows through the entire team here. It's a lot of damage, but no follow-up available. Scout can't kill these players. They're too damn tanky. He's going to be taunted up, knocked up, bashed around as the rest of OMG are looking to close things out. New jumps onto him. Goes for the Gore Drinker as well, just as a bit of insult to injury. Take down the final kill and take down the Nexus. OMG are pushing us to game 3.
And it's about damn time we saw some life out of OMG, because game 1 did not look good at all, but going back to simplicity.